Hello and welcome to the studio. Today I'm going to be showing you how to lengthen a PDF pattern. You'll need your printed PDF pattern. Side note, I like to print mine on recycled paper. You need a pair of paper scissors, a see-through ruler, a pencil, and some Scotch tape. Now to get started, you're going to want to find the guidelines for lengthening and shortening your pattern on your pattern piece. And go ahead and just cut straight across. And next you're gonna want to grab a scrap of paper and tape down the bottom half or the top half, whichever you want to start with. Your scrap of paper needs to be wide enough for however much length you're adding. For this example, I'm just adding 1 inch, so I'm lining up that middle line of my ruler with the edge and then drawing a 1 inch line away. And then you're going to match up your other pattern piece to that line, making sure that the sides edges line up evenly with the bottom. Tape that down and then connect the line. This will tell you if you lined it up correctly. And then cut along that line. And when you're taping the pieces down, you want to tape over the edge so that whenever you cut it off, it's taped down along those edges. And now you have a lengthened pattern piece. And you need to do this on all the pieces of the pattern that have a lengthen and shorten line, and make sure that they are all lengthened the same amount. In addition, you might have a pattern that is not straight up and down like the one in the first example. So now I'm going to show you how to do one that has a little bit of a diagonal edge to it. This might occur in a flare skirt or an A-line top or something like that. You're going to start off the same by cutting across the lengthen and shorten line. And again, you're going to tape down the bottom piece on some scrap paper. I'm just using pieces that I cut off when I was cutting out this pattern. And again, you're going to make your line across. I'm doing 1 inch again. And here, you want to make sure that you have one sort of control edge. So the straighter edge of the pattern, I'm going to extend that line and connect there, making sure that I line up with that straight line and with the line I drew for the extension. Tape down the edges. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because when you go to connect, you've already connected this line here, that's straight. When you go to connect this other line, if you just connect those points, you're going to create a really strange line there. So you want to sort of blend from all the way lower on the bottom to a little bit above where you are adding the length. You may end up cutting off a little corner, but that's okay, because once you sew it together, you're really not going to notice. So you just kind of blend that line connecting the top and the bottom. and it goes into one straight line. And this is true for any pattern piece that has a curve on it. And then you just cut off your excess, and now you have lengthened your pattern piece. Congrats!